Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah, coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, give all praise to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, who is the Holy Spirit. Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Prayer to the Most High blesses this lesson this afternoon, gives us more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past, in order to understand the events that are currently happening on the earth. So we get a much better understanding of things that are soon to come on the earth. Now that we've kind of established how they've manipulated a lot of the background, the settings of a lot of these pictures. Now we're going to take it a step forward. So we're also already hitting you guys with these short little clips so you guys can go and study out a matter on your own. You don't have to go through videos and go through an hour video and try to find pictures. We're just kind of going through one at a time. Now remember, we were talking about how they established a new religion after the Council of Trent, and they use the Old Testament to kind of give some validity to their new religion. Now you understand why they're always saying like you don't have to follow the laws, you don't have to follow the Old Testament, and now they're even giving pretty much Bibles now with no Old Testament, just New Testament only. Now we're going to show you guys a little something else in these pictures right here. If you take a look at the picture, you see the crucifixion again. You see all these people huddled up right here. But if you look to the right at the bottom, they got Jesus Christ's legs right there, and it's got something to the right of it right there. It's got a building next to it, and we're gonna read a little bit about it. But it's kind of just showing you how they have their crucifixion, and it's got like a modern day building, being built in the background. Let me get this ready real quick so I can read this up top. Here we go. The Crucifixion of Christ, is what it says to the right, okay? Picture by John Van Eyck, 15th century. Let us increase the size of a fragment of John Van Eyck's picture and combine it with a modern depiction of the Temple of St. Irene, the most ancient in Constantinople. The Temple of St. Irene is identified sufficiently distinctly. By the way, the presence of two minarets, speaks to the fact that Van Eyck was painting in Istanbul exactly in the 15th century. Just then were the two minarets installed alongside St. Irene artists of the 15th and 16th centuries. Okay, doubted not for a minute that Christ was crucified on the Bosporus. Okay, so now you got the picture right there of his feet or his legs right here, and you got some St. Irene Church right here, which is right here, and you can actually see a little bit of it being built right there. So like I said, a lot of times like, they put these things in these pictures, and it just kind of confirms what was already talked about in the medieval empire of the Israelites book. How they're meshing in old stories of old with the events that are happening with the Middle Ages. So when they put these pictures out, they mentally show you white Christ. Most people just see the white Christ part. They don't see everything else that's going on behind it. But it's showing you this is for them, this is something that's happened recently, and they're putting like these little buildings and things like that in the background. So like I said, the Most High made it so that hey, we were blind for the vast majority of our lives. They've been putting these things out in front of us. They've been putting this information out in front of us. We just were not at the time for us to be able to understand it or to see it. But now the Most High is breaking down, their whole matrix, breaking down all their dogma, breaking down many of their lies. The people who have been awakened can see it. And it's very easy to see how, they've just been manipulating absolutely everything. And like I said, if you look at the news and they can lie about everything that's happening in the news today, right in front of your face, what makes you think they weren't going to be lying about absolutely everything this entire time? That's what many, many people have been made to just lie. So I said in the Psalms, born as soon as they come out, speaking lies. And you can see we're just bringing out more information to kind of substantiate the fact that we can see a lot of the lies that these people have been bringing out. So you just look at the news, you can see all the lies that are coming out. Look at the fact that we're so called black people and they're calling themselves white. Some of the biggest lies. You call people brown. You call everybody people by colors. See how they're not talking about actually proving who they are or disproving who we say we are. You see how that's all working out. Nothing new. Absolutely nothing new. You don't want it. They're just yearning for everything to go back to, their reality, the way they want things. They want their distractions. They want to continue in this, in this whole society, of lies. And the Most High will not let them. But you just take a look at those pictures right there by his legs. You can see this church right here. Why would they even be painting a church, a modern day church, behind the crucifixion? But we're going to bring out more information, and that's what we're doing right now. We can't be everything we do can't be just be centered on the other nations. Can't just be centered on everything that's just happening around us. We still need to tear down the lies and bring out the truth, because that's what our job is, to bring out this truth and bring out this understanding, so that when people have their eyes open, they have somewhere to run to in order for them to get the truth. All praise is to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, who is Holy Spirit. Nazareth Yahushai. Shalom.